Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're doing well. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of January 18th, 2026. This is a collective general reading. It is not individualized nor personalized to you, so just take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't, and be sure to check out your other placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you don't know what those placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, in that description box is information on how you can become a time traveler. With all of that said, let's begin. Tapping into the Taurus collective now for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Taurus not see coming for the week of January 18th, 2026? What do they not see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week, Taurus? We have haunted, memories, flashbacks, trauma, and side effects. Bottom of the deck, you have crying over you, sad, hurt, and upset. Okay. Tell me more about this here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is haunted, memories, flashbacks, trauma, side effects something you do not see coming this week? For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Let's get one more shuffle here for you, Taurus. Thank you. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the Death card. At the bottom of the deck, we have Judgment. We have Five of Pentacles. And we have Seven of Pentacles. That leaves the Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords, and the Chariot here to the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, if you haven't seen this reading before, this is typically the energy of the person that I'm reading for. So this would be your energy here this week. This is the energy of the situation, environment, or connection that you're dealing with. I do believe that this is a connection-based reading because we have the Two of Cups here. So what is your energy here this week? You actually look fantastic. I mean, I'm going to clarify more, but compared to what we've seen in some of the other readings where you've been struggling with someone in your life, whether that's a friend, family member, or lover, this week, you look pretty good. You look grounded. You look solid. You're focused on yourself. You're enjoying the fruits of your labor. You could be spending more time at home, sprucing up your home, reorganizing your home. I just heard cleaning your home. It's a very home-based energy, but it's not, I'm home and I'm not doing anything because I don't want to, connect with the world at large. No, this is like, I really like my home, right? I like where I live. And this week, it just appears here that you are nurturing yourself and nurturing your space. And there's also a connection here in your life that you are contemplating possibly ending, but also possibly having a renewal with. So Nine of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. Tell me about this energy here for Taurus. It's the most independent I have seen you in a weekly reading in a while. So I think you're coming out of, at least emotionally speaking, whatever it is that you have been dealing with. Tell me about that Nine of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant, and we have the Five of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles. Believe it or not, I like this energy for you because, again, I feel like you have been like picking yourself up by your bootstraps. You're coming out of conflict, either that you've had internally to you or externally with another person or a group of people. You're feeling way more balanced this week. You're focused on your money. I would just say to be careful with your spending. Sometimes when we feel really good, we tend to overspend and then we have a little buyer's remorse. So there could be something like that here at play, but I just feel like that's a secondary message for some of you. But I like this. You're learning. There's something here that you're starting to invest in or inquire about in the Page of Pentacles energy, and you're looking really good this week. Now, there's a connection here in your life. I think you're thinking about this connection a lot this week. I don't think it's something you're doing 24 hours a day because I do think you're tending to yourself, your people, your pets, your plants, etc., etc. But there is a connection here, again, with a friend, a family member, a lover. It's almost like you're recalling the better days, maybe when the two of you were closer. There has been some issues in this connection. So I feel like you're thinking about the good and the bad. Tell me more about this Two of Cups connection here for Taurus. One more shuffle. Thank you. In terms of this partnership, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Ace of Cups. Wow, Taurus. This is beautiful energy. So you're going to have to claim this how you want, okay? But the sense that I get here is that there is a connection here in your life. I'm going to read this for two different groups of Taurians. You have a connection here in your life, and this person is brand spanking new, or at least is representative of new love, new sexual desire. I mean, this is new across the board. So for some of you, yeah, you are contemplating transforming your life by entering a new connection here with someone that you really seem to have a lot in common with. Either this is like the business partner you've always wanted, or it could be your new boss. For those of you you've been applying for work, it certainly could be new love interest. But yeah, for those of you where you have been looking for new boss, new business partner, new friend, like I said, new lover, then this is nice. And this is you giving serious contemplation to, do I want to start this new connection? You could have some negative memories or negative flashbacks. The last time I entered a friendship, that this is, you know, the fallout. The last time I entered a love connection, this, you know, it ended horribly. So for those of you where this is a new connection, I think you're excited by it. I think you're intrigued. I think you want to learn more about this person or get to know them better. But in that respect, it also would be a trigger for you that the last time you entered this type of connection, it didn't end very well for you, or you don't have a lot of good experiences with it. For others of you, this is a connection currently in your life. Things have not been the best. Maybe there has been some conflict. Maybe there has been some neglect. There's been loss here, but you're giving serious contemplation to trying to revitalize this connection. So again, you're going to have to take this how it resonates to you. If you've been looking for a new soulmate, then you have one here on your path this week. If you have someone here in your life and you're contemplating restarting or reinvigorating the friendship, the familial connection, the love partnership, then that would be, you know, that would be your reading. So again, I feel like I have two very distinct groups of you here. Tell me about the Death card, because whether you're in group 1 or group 2, you're giving serious contemplation to entering or possibly re-entering the connection with this individual. Tell me about the Death card here. One more shuffle. Thank you. The Death card here is clarified by the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Swords. So again, two groups of you. Group number 1, where this is a new person. Again, you're thinking, I would really like to get to know this person. And maybe that's something, it appears here, you're going to choose to do over a slow period of time, because the last time you got to know someone, you were really burned. There was lies or deception or cheating at play, or the friendship just didn't work out, or you felt backstabbed, betrayed. There was a lot of fighting, 555s. There was a lot of change in that connection. So it didn't end the way you thought it would. So are you intrigued by this new person? Absolutely. But it just looks like you're going to take your time in getting to know them. I do think this is a soulmate connection that will transform your life. For those of you where this is an existing connection, maybe there have been some arguments and disagreements or some setbacks, maybe even a financial loss here, but you're choosing this week to re-engage with this individual. So yeah, both groups 1 and groups 2, you have a decision. And that 2 of Swords here, 2 of Swords at 8 of Pentacles, you have a decision to make about whether or not you will work on this new connection or continue working on this past connection. Now tell me about the person here. Judgment, 5 of Pentacles, and 7 of Pentacles. What is this? Judgment, 5 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Judgment, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, the Star, the Moon, and the 7 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Sun card. Well, Taurus, if this is a new person that you're engaging with, they don't really know where this connection is going either. This business partnership, this friendship, you know, this new romantic partnership here, they don't know where it's going either, but they like it and they're choosing to invest in it, even though they have also have had some shared experiences of loss in their life. This is someone who's making the judgment call that even though they have experienced loss, you know, with that past friend or whomever, past lover, they're choosing to invest in you, even though they don't know exactly 100% where the connection is going. But they do like where it is today. They do like getting to know you. This person has some boundaries here. Just be mindful of that. They're a little guarded. They're a little protected because of what they've gone through in the past, but they are definitely open to exploring this connection with you, whatever it is. And if this is a past person where you're deciding this week you want to re-engage with them or heal the connection with them in some way, same message, even though there has been some loss or arguments or disagreements, and they don't really know where the connection is going in the future, they would be willing to work on this connection with you. So I really like this. I don't have anything bad to say about this. It's one of your better readings. Last week was a pretty difficult reading for a lot of you, and this week just seems to be either reconciliation here between you and this individual. You know, they've been crying over you, they're feeling bad about you as well, and for others of you, I just think that you're entering a new connection. There's some hesitation on your part. There's some hesitation on this person's part too. But it looks like you're both deciding to enter the connection anyway. So claim that soulmate how you want. A past person, your current person, a new person, professional, platonic, or romantic. This is without a doubt a connection-based reading. And regardless of who they are, you seem willing to invest in them, even though you have experienced some hardship in terms of the connections in your life. It just looks like you're going to take it slow and easy here. Okay, 3 cards of advice here for Taurus. 3 cards of advice here for Taurus. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your advice. 2 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles shows itself again, and Judgment shows itself again. Bottom of the deck, Hierophant. That's your energy. Your advice here, just take it slow as you move forward, either with building this new connection or rebuilding this connection with this individual, because again, it's a general collective reading. But just take your time as you move forward. Take a careful approach. Be very realistic with this individual, with what they bring to the table, with what you bring to the table. And yeah, if you feel called to make this judgment call to explore this connection or re-explore it, for those of you where this is a current or past connection, then at the end of the day, just, you know, do what is best for you. Taurus, Hierophant to the 2 of Cups, just do what is best for you in regards to this partnership that appears here that you want in your life. So again, whether that's a past person, current person, or a new person in your life. I like that for you, Taurus. That is what I have for you for the week of January 18th, 2026. If you like that message, it resonates with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.